Howdy folks, Daniel Rubino here with WPCentral.com, and we're doing an app update roundup because there were so many of them over the weekend. So let's get to it. First of all, Gchat, the popular free and open source Google chat program, hit version 1.2. New features include a couple bug fixes as well as finally displaying your contact photos, which is kind of nice. It still doesn't work for the mobile contacts, but for those just signed in through the regular Google chat service, they finally do show up, and of course you can pin those individually to the start screen. So that is a Mango app, of course. Fourth and Mayor, we received a new tile. Look at that. I actually really like this. Blends in better with the Metro design. Eventually that'll be a live tile when it gets finally its Mango update, and I'll flip around and show contacts and notification information. This actually does have rudimentary support for notifications, but they're not working right now. You can see up here there, that's a little counter. And if we go down to settings, you'll see a little section for notifications, but it says it cannot retrieve the notification settings. I'm not sure why that is, but it's a work in progress. Hopefully when this goes to full Mango, it'll be there. Other than that, you can still pin your individual friends and contacts to the start page, which is kind of a cool feature. App though works exceptionally well otherwise, and is still my favorite Foursquare program. Let's go to the next one, Forecast. This is a neat little free forecast program. There is also a $1.99 version, which this one is. It gets rid of the ads. Brings in your current weather conditions. You can see everything there. Have your week view. Hasn't pulled down the full week yet though. And detailed information. Of course, your menu. You can choose locations and individually pin those to the start screen, which is kind of nice. And there's a ton of settings here for customization of this app, which is really cool. General, you can choose the background and how it's designed, your weather services, and tile when it updates every 2 hours, and night mode, which is pretty cool. And let me show you that tile real quickly. Hopefully you'll see it flip around there. What it does is it has the current conditions on one side, and on the other, there it goes. It shows you the next 3 days, the current forecast, which is pretty neat. You can also choose the color of that tile, which is awesome. I did pink because it stands out more, but you can do whatever you want. Same thing with the front one. There's an image tile, or you can just use the accent color. Next up, Slacker Radio. There's a free version of this too, or the paid plus version. This is actually the plus version, but whatever. This is now Mangofied. You can bring down search music, custom stations. We'll go over here, tap this, and we'll hit play. And there it goes. Or maybe not. Oh man, it's a terrible song. So I can ban the artist or ban the song. Which do you guys think I should do? The Rapture? I'm going ban artist. Anyways, let's see, we'll let it connect up to the next song. I gotta get rid of this station. But the best part, of course, with Mango, everything minimizes now. And of course you can turn it off. And it fully integrates with your media player, which is always awesome. I really like Slacker Radio. Although in this case I'm not a big fan of this song. But what's kind of cool though, you can see I pinned individual stations now to my start screen. You can see them here. This is Massive Attack, and so you can hop right to that section. It doesn't auto start, which is something I wish it would do. It kind of makes sense. Some of the other apps do this where you just hop into it. Oh, actually in this case it did. It hasn't done that in the past, so I'm not really sure what that is. Now this is a good song, so I'm going to heart it. But that is a very cool thing. Everybody can get this now. Slacker Radio, big fan of it. And it's much more useful now that's with Mango, as most apps are. Pictures Lab. This is one of the most popular photo manipulation programs out there. There is a whole bunch of changes. In fact, he already has the changes for 3.1. This is 3.0, but 3.1 hasn't hit yet, but there are a couple of changes there, including this compass notification that when you go to the program, it gives you a warning. Yes, this can actually use the compass, actually gyroscope, sorry, for photos, because under here, you can see take a photo. You won't see much here with my camera facing down. But now you can take a photo directly within the app, and it uses the autofocus feature with the tap select in certain regions if your device supports that. And also it can use the gyroscope, which none of our devices have, to stabilize the photo. So new devices, they'll have gyroscope support, and they can take advantage of that, which is kind of cool. What's also neat is if you go under the settings here, you can, I already have it pinned here, so the option disappears. I've actually pinned the camera right there, so you can just hop right to that. Now that's kind of a cool feature. So if you like taking photos and just quickly manipulating them, this is pretty much what you'll want to do. Let's see. Yeah, so it takes the photo, and then it could save it to camera roll, and then we'll also send it right to your effects. So there you go. Other than that, the app itself is, still fast, supports all those different borders and effects and everything. So very cool, and have a nice update. So that's 3.0 of Pictures Lab. And so that's it. Quite a few updates. You'll also see George did an app review update yesterday as well. So make sure you check those out, and we'll cover more later at WP Central. Take care, everybody.